Welcome everybody back to In-Game Chaps. I believe this is episode 3, and today we're going to be talking about squatters. So, the idea behind squatting is, finding a place you call home, but not having official documents saying that you live there. Now this happens everywhere in the world, and it's more dominant in, more insolvent countries, obviously, because they can't, most of the time these countries don't have a legally binding system for where you live. You just kind of sit somewhere, and you sit there long enough, and people just get used to the idea that you call that home. So, oh gosh. Get him! What is my teammate even doing? So, I heard this really cool story about Central Park. Now, Central Park is located in, the metropolitan area. It is right in the middle of New York City. And it's actually home to 25 people. 25 people call Central Park home. Now, there are people that live near Central Park and stuff like that, but there are actually people that call the park of Central Park home, which I just find baffling, because I've been to Central Park many times, love the place, but never would I be like, you know what, I want to call this home. Now I get it, these guys are, or these people are probably homeless, and Central Park was the most accommodating place for them. But as the 2010 census would say, that there are 25 people that currently live in Central Park, which is cool. The idea behind it is awesome. I just would love to see what where these people are living. I think they're in like the tunneling systems and things like that. Gosh, this sniper is gonna get me. All right, let's sneak up behind this fella and see what I can do. Yeah, there we go. So, yeah, that was what I was reading about, and it was just very cool, a very cool read. I would definitely suggest you guys look it up and tell me what you think about it. Oh, that was a knife. I actually got a knife. Knifing is so hard to get in this game. But if you guys have ever been to Central Park, I would tell you to make sure that you do the entire park, because the park is huge. It is so large. So now that I'm thinking about it, I'm actually surprised only 25 people live there, because there are politics, behind what bench you call your home. There's people that live there, but you can only stay until a certain hour of the day, and I can't remember when they actually do close. My gosh, I am yellow barring right now, just beyond belief. Shoot, where was I at? I think this is one of the downfalls right here of the live, the live of it all. Die! But, yeah, I totally just lost my train of thought. Okay, we were talking about Central Park. We were talking about people. Oh, yeah. So, if you have been to Central Park, I would tell you to do the entire thing, because it's huge. It's really, really huge, and there's a path that goes completely around it. I would suggest renting a bike from one of those, like, city bikes. It's the ones that you can rent from almost like a small kiosk in the place there. That is ideally what you'd want to do, because otherwise it's like $40. Me and my wife did it, and it ended up being like $45. And we did it for longer than, and they don't refund you, based on how long you're on the bike. Like, let's say you do 2 hours on the bike, and then you get tired, or the bike sucks, and you're just done after an hour. You don't get refunded that hour, because they're a bunch of cheapskates. So, oh, what the heck was that? Did I just get a hit marker from a knife? It looked like I did. Maybe I just got a shot off instead. But, yeah, next time you go there, make sure you rent the bikes. They may not be the best bikes, and you can't do tandem, but tandem's kind of lame anyways. We did it, and it's not all what it you know, checks out to be. So, yeah. I know next time I go to Central Park, I'm going to make sure I'm on the lookout for some of these residents. You know, I'm going to be, like, looking through all, like, the side tunnels, all of the nooks and crannies of the place. Oh, it's just, it's baffling to me, because I wonder how many, like, if it's popular with other parks, or if it's just this one because it's so enormous. Because Chicago has, you know, Millennium Park. And the Millennium Park parking garage is actually, like, very accessible to people. You can just kind of walk in whenever you want. I don't think there's cameras because it's got a huge surface area to it. But I wonder how many people, you know, would live there. Because it's warm during the winter, and it's not too hot during the summer. Huh. Now I'm getting to think. About all these other places I could live. Yeah, it's cool stuff, But I guess back to the New York City thing. There is a tremendous amount of homeless people there, because I've been to New York City multiple times, and both day and night, and honestly, I feel safer there than I do in other cities, just because the mass amount of people that are there. But I've literally seen homeless people defecate right in front of you, or pee right in front of you. So the homeless people there are not shy. And while you're in the park, I mean, they've got bathrooms, they've got a place you could potentially shower. I mean, it's not ideal, but it is a place you could shower. But guys, that is it. I want to hear what you guys think about this. This was one of the more interesting topics, I guess, I was reading about, and I wanted to tell you guys about it. So, guys, that is it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you in the next one. Bye.